People are bound to witness some incredibly unsettling and creepy things and incidents with so many drones flying around in the sky, from eerie ancient mass graves to legendary monsters living deep in forests. Here are some of the most terrifying things that drones have captured on camera. Drones were in the right place at the right time to capture all kinds of terrifying things. First, a drone makes a horrifying discovery by accident. After detecting this in an old cave system, amateur archaeologists and drone pilots discovered one of the eeriest tombs they had ever seen. It included the remains of people from a long-lost pre-Hispanic civilization. They were discovered by a drone while hiding out in a cave on the tourist island of Gran Canaria. The mummified remains have been identified as the skeletons of 72 Guanche Society members. This incredible find included 62 adult skeletons and 10 that belonged to newborns. They were found in a region that is a part of the Spanish Canary Islands. Since the cave they were discovered in dates back to between 800 and 1000 AD, experts have verified the discovery's authenticity and linked it to the civilization. Guanche people are thought to be the Canary Islands' first inhabitants, and historians speculate that they may have come from North Africa at one point. There are many burial caves in Gran Canaria, but not many like this one. The discovery of the newborn remains is particularly significant as in the previous similar finds. According to archaeologist Veronica Alberto, historians also think that the people were ethnically and culturally absorbed by the Spanish settlers when they colonized the islands. Scientists are aware that mummified remains are frequently found in these burial caverns on the island and that no baby bones were discovered, so they weren't alarmed by the discovery. When archaeologists visited the burial site, they also discovered traditional burial shrouds, which were primarily constructed of plant and animal fibers. The pre-Hispanic inhabitants of the Canary Islands were similarly prepared for their burial process, according to Alberto. The amateur archaeology group's members and researchers had to descend 75 feet to reach the tomb. El Legado, who discovered the cave with the aid of drones, included 3 men who, according to one of them, were close friends. They would fly the drone and take a few pictures of the cave because it was a difficult place to access, and at first, people believed the pictures with all the bones were fake. However, after experts confirmed that it was actually a tomb full of ancient remains, people began to believe the photos with all the bones were real. Everybody was stunned. The crew found the cave back in 2019, but they delayed telling the authorities because they were worried it might be vandalized. With more than 1,200 archaeological sites, the Gran Canaria Islands are a historical treasure trove, and this recently discovered cave tomb would indicate there may be more just waiting to be discovered. Next, the Chicxulub crater. The Chicxulub crater, which bears its name, is an impact crater that was submerged beneath the Yucatan Peninsula in Mexico. Its center is situated nearby the nearby settlements of Chicxulub and Chicxulub. This crater was made after a huge asteroid close to 10 kilometers or 6.2 miles in diameter struck the Earth. The Cretaceous-Paleogene extinction event, which is thought to have occurred more than 66 million years ago and caused the mass extinction of 75% of plant and animal species on Earth, including all non-avian species, is thought to have been caused by a global climate disruption brought on by the event. Coincidentally, the date of the impact precisely coincides with this boundary. The crater, which is thought to be the second largest confirmed impact formation on Earth and the only one whose peak ring is intact and easily accessible for scientific study, is believed to be roughly 150 kilometers in diameter and 20 kilometers deep. Glenn Penfield and Antonio Camaggio, both geophysicists, found the crater while looking for petroleum near the Yucatan Peninsula in the late 1970s. At first, Penfield was unable to find proof that the geological feature was a crater and gave up his search. However, in 1990, through contact with Alan Hildebrand, Penfield obtained samples that suggested the geological feature was an impact feature. Shocked quartz, a gravity anomaly, and nearby tektites are examples of evidence indicating the impact origin of the crater. In 2016, a scientific project entailed drilling hundreds of meters down into the peak ring of the impact crater to collect rock core samples from the impact itself. In 2016, a scientific project involved drilling deep into the peak ring of the impact crater hundreds of meters below the present seafloor to obtain rock core samples from the impact itself. The discoveries from this project were widely seen as confirming current theories related to the crater's impact and its effects. Evidence for the impact origin of the crater includes shocked quartz, a gravity anomaly, and tektites in the surrounding areas. It was determined by some studies conducted in the year 2020 that the Chicxulub crater was created by an inclined 45 to 60 degree angle to horizontal impact from the northeast. It is thought that the impact of the crater striking the Earth would have caused a mega tsunami that would have been over 100 meters in height and reached what is now Texas and Florida. With this, we conclude our video. We appreciate you helping us keep it going by watching. The best way to support our channel is to watch another episode. Thank you for tuning in. To ensure that you never miss an episode, please subscribe to the channel